Oh, howdy guys, and welcome back for some more Let's Play Mega Man 5. In the last part, we took care of Gravity Man, Gyro Man, and Crystal Man. And in this part, we're going to be taking out Napalm Man and Stone Man. So let's get started with that. Napalm Man has the absolute hardest stage in the game, although it's not too bad if you've played through it quite a few times. It's mostly just that all the enemies in this stage do a lot of damage, and they're not taken down too easily. And I suggest having the Mega Buster charge for this first part here, because these tigers can easily take you out. If you manage to die, or not die, if you get hit by every single one on that screen, except for one really, if you get hit by all but one on that screen, if you don't dodge two, let's just leave it at that, then you're dead. So they do a lot of damage and they're kind of annoying unless you know they're coming. So also these guys, these purple saw thingies, are apparently insta-kill. I've never gotten hit by them, but from what I have heard, they kill you in one hit, so watch out for those guys, but as long as you have a charge shot, you're pretty much good. If we walk through this secret wall, we can get an E-tank, and that's just simply great. There's not a lot of E-tanks in this game. I think there's 3 in the Robot Master stages, which is kind of stupid. This part can also be kind of tricky, because there's these little waterfalls, and yeah, they kind of drag you towards the edge, which is not good. And there's that guy that I killed called a Commando Joe, or Pineapple Joe, or Desktop Joe, I have no idea what they're called, and they just shoot wildly, and I don't like them one bit. Yet somehow, this entire stage, I have not taken damage yet, knock on wood, and this is simply amazing. Please give me an E-tank. Oh, I love you, Eddie. This is a great run. I'm loving this. But, I mean, if you know what you're doing in this stage, like I guess I do right now, it shouldn't be too hard. Ah, there goes my hitless run. Darn shame. Ladder's also pretty easy in this stage. You just gotta hang to the left as you fall over that. Also, you can shoot the things that those tools shoot, so they're not too bad. Ugh. Oh, unless you do something stupid like that. I don't even know why I'm going for this. Can I even pick it up? Oh, I totally can. Alright, well, I guess it's kind of worth it. Although the second part of the stage is a little bit more annoying, simply because of these rockets. I've never been able to dodge these two. Oh, I just did right there, though. Not to mention, another jumpy man. Just gotta make sure he doesn't respawn. More rockets everywhere! Okay, there was no way I was getting out of that. Or that. That was a pretty cheap rocket. Also, there's spikes everywhere. And endless pits. Bombless pits, I guess. And more busts of Mrs. Conehead. They're over like every single gap in this second part, so watch where you're jumping. Although it's not too bad. We're almost at the boss here, so. And I am running really low on health. Napalm Man can either be the easiest Robot Master or the hardest. If you've got his pattern down, he's, again, not a very bad Robot Master to take out first. But, I don't know. Sometimes I screw him up, so. I don't know. Sometimes Napalm Man is god-awful, and sometimes he's essentially the easiest Robot Master in the entire game, and apparently he's gonna give me trouble this time. Alright, well. Can't win them all, I suppose. Let's give that another shot. The only attack he has that's really that hard to dodge is that rocket attack that he starts off with. Because you gotta time it just right, and if he gets you close to a wall when he does it, then you're pretty much screwed. When he shoots napalm bombs, either get out of the way and go into the opposite direction, or get just in that tiny little slot between him and them, and you'll be safe. But he's not too bad if you have his pattern down. And if you have the crystal eye, apparently. So, Napalm Man's down. He's not too bad. Died on him once, but I have low health, so oh well. And with that, we get Napalm Bomb. And this one does not allow you to commit horrible, horrible war atrocities. Instead, it just allows you to take down Stone Man. And nothing else. Absolutely nothing else. Stone Man is also a Robot Master that you can start with because he has the easiest and stupidest pattern in the entire game. But, again, Charge Man is the preferred Robot Master because his weakness, Stone Man's weapon, is a crappier version of Star Crush, really. And I'll show it off when we get it. I mean, I know we'll be in Proto Man's castle, so I won't really have a reason to show it off, but Might as well. Stone Man's stage, however, is incredibly easy as well, just like him. Really. There's only one hard jump in this entire stage, and that's one that you only have to do if you want the E-Tank. And I want the E-Tank because they don't give you a lot of E-Tanks. Also, the letter is hidden. It's the only one where it's hidden. It's hidden in that wall right there at the beginning, so make sure to grab that. Don't forget it. I've certainly done that before, but when you get all the letters, you unlock Beat, and I'll show him off right here. He's Beat the Bird, new to this game. He will go and hunt down enemies and just keep hitting them while he's on screen. He's fairly useless, I suppose. Useful. He has his moments, I suppose. He's useful on maybe 1 or 2 bosses in Proto Man's castle. Although you can't shoot your Mega Buster, I think, while you have him out, so really you just gotta focus on dodging while you have him out, which is good because it allows you to focus on dodging. But Beat's not useful for anything other than 1 or 2 boss fights, so. But he is fairly useful in the rest of the Mega Man games, where you can get him to pull you out of pits when you fall on him. I think he does that in 7 and 10, maybe some other ones. I don't remember. My favorites are 5 and 10, so those ones I can tell you everything about. The other ones, maybe not so much. Anyways, robot Metroids. They'll be back. There's also a secret in this area, and I could have swore it's supposed to be like an E-Tank or something, but apparently it's just this guy. And that doesn't seem right. Maybe I can run through that wall. Let's check this out. Let me check this out really quick. Let's use Rust Jet, since I haven't shown that off yet. Is there anything over here? Really? Alright. I don't even understand what the purpose of that is. What's over there? Is this just to fight enemies? Maybe they'll drop health or something? I guess is the mentality of the developers. Nothing over there. Oh, another one up. Alright, well, I think we're at 9 now, so should be good for the rest of the game. Nothing should be killing us. I guess this part can be a little bit tricky too because these guys stalk you down until you're dead, and that's just not good. And if they stalk you down, you're just not gonna have a good time. Shooty guys aren't too bad though. Yeah, I kind of didn't care if I took damage there because, big health. But I want to get these guys down. Ah, man, they're back. And another one up that I can't hold. So many one-ups this game gives. Like, seriously, how many have I picked up so far? Like 12? There's another one, and by the way, you can get up there using Rush Coil and then get on top of the rocks and walk over to it. But I'm not going to do that. We don't need to do that right now. What we need to do is keep progressing forward. And here's the hard E-Tank jump. And I have messed this up quite a few times, so you just gotta be ready, and I barely ever make it, so easiest way to get up there is to simply take out Rush Jet, since we have it at this point, and just use it to get up here, and then carry yourself over, get the E-Tank, have Rush go right there, and then ride him over to safety. Free E-Tank. Very nice. Please give me another one. Oh, Eddie. Eddie! Come on, man. Alright, can't use that. That's completely useless. I don't need health right now. Come on, game. E-Tanks. Get with the program. For some reason in this stage, the Met Tools split up into smaller Met Tools when you shoot them. And those Met Tools can also be taken out by one shot. Ooh! What am I doing down here? I don't like being down here. This isn't my normal path. I don't like change. Get me out of here. Well, I guess we're taking the bottom route. I don't like it. It has spikes. That's not very nice. But you know what is nice? That little health drop right there. And with that, we're at Stone Man. He's incredibly easy. You can take him on with the what's it called? Mega Buster pretty easily. But just for time's sake, I'm gonna take him out with Napalm Bomb. That way he goes out so much easier. To start off the fight, he'll throw that little rock shield, and that's the only time I think he ever throws it. And then he'll just start jumping around and crumpling into a pile. Right before he falls, try to hit him with the napalm bomb and then hit him again once he comes back up, and you'll defeat him really, really fast and easily, and he's essentially just a joke. He's like Toad Man. Or Plant Man. Or Bubble Man. He's just a joke. And with that, we have Power Stone, the last weapon of the game, and by far the most useless weapon of the game. And so we can finally take on Proto Man, because he's kidnapped Dr. Light, and that's just not very cool. Who does that? Come on, Proto Man, what are you doing? Who do you think you are? Also, Proto Man's castle has the best theme in the whole entire game. And it's awesome. Also, there's tons of tigers here, so watch out for those guys. They can take you down pretty fast, much like they can in Napalm Man stage. Wow, I jumped right into that one. So always have a charged up buster, and if you see a tiger, try to take it out before it gets you. I mean, that's a pretty obvious conclusion, but you know, it's the best strategy I have for this stage. There's also one annoying jump halfway through the stage, and I don't really like it. There's also this jump. I don't like this jump either, because there's no way I'm getting around that robotic Metroid, so the only way I know to get around this is to use Star Crash right here. I think they wanted you to use it, and you gotta use it there too. And we can use S-Arrow or Rush Coil or Rush Jet to get up there. I'm just gonna use S-Arrow because it's not quite as useful as Rush Jet or Rush Coil in most areas. In fact, Rush Coil can be used right here, and I'm going to use it to get that extra health. So let's just use Rush to take damage. Let's use Rush to get up here, and we'll just get a quick refill. Oh, did I just use an M-Tank? Oh, I totally just used an E-Tank. Oh, that's not good. Didn't mean to do that. Obviously, I had quite a bit of health. And I swear to God, if I die on this life, that's going to be the worst waste of an E-Tank ever. Alright. And you gotta use either Rush Jet or Star Arrow in this area. If I remember correctly, it's a lot easier to use Rush Jet. Simply because you might land a little bit short with Star Arrow. And then we'll just use Star Arrow right here. It's a bit easier. A lot of weapon changing in Proto Man 1. And a lot of E-Tank wasting, and seriously, that sucks a lot. Wasting that E-Tank. Man, Proto Man hired a lot of these bomb guys. Oh, see, we would have been perfectly fine. We could have gotten that too, and that E-Tank. It's gonna be the death of me, I swear. Alright. One of these guys, one of these evil walk guys, make sure to defeat this guy while he's on the right side of the screen, because if you don't, he's gonna respawn, you're gonna have to fight him again, and you're gonna die when that happens. Every time. And we're on the one hard jump of this stage, which is right up here. This one, as well as the one on the next screen, can be a bit of a pain in the ass. Mainly because of these reappearing, disappearing blocks that I don't love oh so much. And then right here, you gotta use Rush Coil, wait for the disappearing, reappearing blocks to barely just move out of the way, and you'll be good. So we barely got that. That's good. So. And this part, there's a little weird circly guy, and he'll just walk around you. If you walk too fast, you'll run into him and you'll take damage. You can use a charge shot to take him out, which is what I just did there, and it's a good idea. But he'll keep respawning, so just be a little bit patient, take him out, move forward, and you won't take any damage. And with that, we're at the boss of Proto Man 1. And I don't remember this one. I think he's weak to Water Wave, so let's take out Water Wave. If this is the one I remember, yep, it's the tank guy. Pretty much, if you shoot it at the right time, you'll take out both his shot and you'll hit him. And he keeps just progressing forward at you, and he can be kind of a nuisance even with his weakness. So, if you come in with full health though, he goes down super smooth. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and in the next part, we will take care of the rest of Proto Man's castle. Goodbye.